Hello and welcome to Wctv. I'm Caitlin Seeley, anchoring for the last time for season 17. I'd like to start off by congratulating this year's Winterfest court. Congratulations to Morgan Otter, Courtney Beery, Carly Jacobson, Kayla Miller, Chelsea Wagner, Brandon Austinhus, Connor Foster, Alec Fuse, Cole Noakes, and Colin Oswald. Winterfest is coming up soon on February 6th, so don't wait until the last minute to find a date. That could be embarrassing. But I guess we've all had our share of embarrassing moments. Daniel Blankenship went out to expose some of these moments that the students at WCHS have had.
Have you ever fallen in class? Or have you asked a question right after it was just asked? Here at WCHS, a lot of embarrassing things happen. I talked to some students to see what they had to say.
My most embarrassing moment is last year in the play Nobody to Murder, and I was the mime, and I was supposed to be like crying and yelling at the same time, and my voice went from like freaking the floor to above the ceiling because it went so high because I squeaked.
My most embarrassing moment was at the fall play Cinderella doing the curtain call, and I ran into the wooden bench and bruised my shin.
My most embarrassing moment was probably one time we were having a pajama party at school, and I was chasing one of my friends in my really long pajama bottoms, and I accidentally slipped and it ripped in half.
My most embarrassing moment was at my old school. We had these long stairs, old stairs with nails in them, and so I had a long skirt on because we had uniforms, so I had a khaki long skirt, and it got caught on one of the nails and almost made me trip down the stairs while everyone saw my undies.
Wow, those are really embarrassing. Hopefully none of these things happen to you in the future. I'm Daniel Blankenship, reporting for WCTV.
I'm glad things like that have never happened to me, except for that one time I didn't dress up for Spirit Week, so I learned my lesson for next week. Monday will be Winter Wear Day, Tuesday will be Purple and Gold Day, Wednesday will be ER Day, Thursday will be Third Jersey Day, and Friday will be Outfit on Fleek Day. Show choir is a great opportunity to dress up and show off your skills of singing and even dancing. Tyler Getford asked Myron Bohr, a sophomore involved in show choir, to see what it's all about.
Competition season for the show choir has just begun. But what is show choir?
Show choir is an extracurricular activity here at WCHS for students who are involved in the choir program and really want something extra to do singing and dancing with. Our show choir meets 3 times a week, once after school on Mondays and twice in the mornings on Wednesday and Thursday. The thing that I enjoy the most about show choir is meeting all of the new people, whether it be underclassmen, upperclassmen, how we knit together to make a family.
Good luck to the show choir at their competitions. This has been Tyler Geffert for WCTV.
Show choir sounds like a lot of fun. Our school really shows talent when it comes to the fine arts, like singing, dancing, and even speech. Of the 5 groups that competed last weekend at Brit, 2 improv and 1 choral reading groups will be moving on to state. Speech is very important, whether you are communicating at a grocery store or running for president. These candidates are using their speech to win over the hearts of the Iowans before the Iowa caucuses. Chris Anderson went into the field to see what these candidates and their supporters have to say.
It's finally winter. That means all eyes in the country are on Iowa, as we are the first to decide who we want our next president to be. In anticipation for the caucuses, February 1st, the school's peer helper class held a mock caucus with Crestview residents. I spoke with students, teachers, and Crestview employees hosting the event.
At Crestview, we did a mock caucus with the residents out there, where each of our students gave a little spiel about each candidate. So they researched candidates yesterday before class and then tried to get residents to vote for each candidate. Young people should learn to get out and caucus because they are going to need to know how to do it, whether they can vote in this election or the next election coming up. And they're a part of this country too.
So often I see that our residents feel that it doesn't matter if they know what's going on. And I think we see the same thing with the younger people. So we thought we would interact, the younger people, the older people, have some fun, get some information out, and show them what the caucus experience is like.
We held a caucus for the older people to talk about the candidates that we were representing, and we went through and explained the things and reasons why we wanted people to vote for our candidates.
Well, I would just say just go, and they'll tell you what to do, find out about your candidates, but just go because it's fun and you might as well be involved. You have no right to criticize if you don't go and put your 2 cents in.
A lot of students may feel overwhelmed by all their options and the whole caucus situation. I talked with Mrs. Ryan for more information about the Iowa caucuses.
A caucus is a political meeting to decide policy, pick out delegates, or pick out candidates. In the case of the Iowa caucus, it is our way of going through the primary system for both the Democrats and the Republicans to nominate their candidate. It's Iowa's opportunity to voice our opinion about who we'd like each of those candidates to be. Iowa's Secretary of State has a site that you can put in your address and it'll tell you what your precinct is. From there, there's 2 buttons. One if you would like to caucus with the Republicans, another one if you'd like to caucus with the Democrats. And that'll give you the specifics of the location you go to that night. Oh, research. Don't just count on the ads. Don't just count on your friends. Look online. Look at reliable sources. Make sure you're talking to reputable news, listening to reputable news sources to try to make up your mind. Look at the issues. Look to see what that candidate says they're going to do for you. They should care because this is a very important election coming up. There's a lot of serious problems facing our country, and it's your future. And this is definitely going to be the person that impacts part of your life for at least 4 years, maybe 8 if they get some momentum going.
Everyone should definitely go out and caucus February 1st. Remember to show up early because if you're late, your vote will not be counted. This has been your political correspondent, Chris Anderson, for Wctv.
Thank you, Chris, for the insight on the Iowa caucuses. They will begin February 1st all throughout Iowa. Everyone should go and see what it's like, even if they're under 18. It's a great thing for everyone to experience. Something that everyone can enjoy, regardless of age, is Lynx athletics. This week, Tucker Judkins will be going in depth about how the Lynx have been doing this season, and then straight over to the weekend weather update with Carter Smith.
Hi Lynx fans, I'm Tucker, and the Lynx are looking great this winter. The wrestling team were in Hampton, Dumont on Saturday for the 49th Annual North Central Conference Tournament. Congratulations to Drake Doolittle, Gavin Dinsdale, Cooper Lawson, and Cole Noakes on becoming conference champs. The Lynx also wrestled in Roland Story on Tuesday night, where they crushed Eagle Grove 81-0 and beat Roland Story 51-27. The Lynx wrestlers improved to 17-2 on the season. Let's also wish the Lynx basketball teams luck as they travel to St. Ed's to face off against the Gales. The boys' team is currently 11-1, and the girls are 5-9. This has been Tucker Judkins, your sports reporter for Wctv.
Hello, I'm Carter Smith with your weekend weather update. Today will be mostly cloudy with a high near 39 and a low near 29. It will be breezy with a south wind between 9 to 17 miles per hour. Saturday will be partly sunny with a high near 41 and a low near 31. There will be wind from the west between 9 and 11 miles per hour. Sunday there will be a chance of rain before noon, then there will be a chance of snow. It will be mostly cloudy with a high near 38 and a low near 25. This has been Carter Smith with your weekend weather.
Thank you, Tucker and Carter. Next week will be a big week for everyone with the Iowa caucuses, winter storms, and Winterfest coming up. Signing off for the last time as anchor for season 17, this has been Caitlin Seeley for WCTV.